Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashraya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashraya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnana Jana Salakaya Chakshurunmiritam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namagam. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandegam Shri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakanvitam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindamani Swari Prishavanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namagam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Sri Brahma Samhita. By Krishna's mercy, in this life, we are able to continue to make progress towards Krishna. It will take many lifetimes, that's what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, but Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita that it will be very quick, without any delay. Time is so fast. Time destroys everything, but time itself is not destroyed. Aham eva kshayaha kalo. I am the indestructible time. That's what Krishna said. But Krishna also said that aham kalosmi loka kshaya. Akshaya, kshaya. Loka kshaya. Loka kshaya means to destroy this world. Aham kalosmi loka kshaya krit. So I am Kala, I am the time, the destroyer of this world. But the time itself cannot be destroyed. Aham eva kshayaga kalo. Kalam kalayatam aham. So I am the time which controls everything. That's what we understand from Bhagavad Gita, that Krishna is the time and everyone is under the control of the time. As a matter of time, everything is finished. Sarvaharas. So Sarvaharas means everything is destroyed as a matter of time. But Atma, that is, we are soul, we are not this body, we are Atma. The soul is not going to be touched by time at all. It cannot be destroyed by time, because there was never a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these things. That's what Krishna said. Natvayavaham. That's what. Natvayavaham jatunasam natvam neme janadipah. So we are always there as soul. So the time can change everything. The time can destroy everything. What we see today, we won't see tomorrow. What we saw yesterday, we are not seeing today. So everything is changing. So everything, nothing is constant. Everything is changing. They say that change is the only constant. But in reality, the Atma, the soul, is never changing. Avikaryoyam. Avikaryoyam means it's unchangeable. That is what the soul is never changing. So we are wandering here and there in this material world, going to different places. With this body, we are going to several places and we will forget. Even in this life itself, we visited so many different places, starting from our childhood. So those places, many places where we visited, we may not be visiting again before leaving this world, because that is not possible. And next life also, we will be taking birth somewhere else and identify ourselves with that body and do things what is happening there. Maybe we think that so much we are advanced in technology now, AI is doing a lot of things with AI itself. So now there are cars without any driver, so automatic cars are there, so they just drive driverless cars, and things are going to change in future like that. That's what is going to become everywhere. It will become like that. A lot of such things will happen. But we may go and take birth in a world where even it is much more advanced than this, or it is completely not advanced at all. No, even in this material world itself, all this so-called scientific advancement, what we are seeing now, what we are experiencing and using it now, it's just if you go back few decades, it was not there. That we know very well. So things are changing very fast. But the truth, the fact that we are going to die, that is not going to change. Because the modern science, those so-called modern science, cannot find a solution for death. That is not possible. In fact, with this science, with this technology, we have found weapons which can destroy this world in few seconds. That much weapons we have got it, and the world is producing even more weapons everywhere, and it's all meant for destroying this world. That can happen. But we cannot find a solution to death. But the solution is there for us in this Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is teaching us very clearly that we can take birth in a place where there is no death. So the solution is there, but that solution we cannot find in this material world. In this earth, it is not possible. But the solution that is for us to stop dying, so we have to take birth, we have to take a body in Goloka. Go to Krishna's will, Goloka. For that purpose, this life has to be utilized. All our efforts in our life, every day what we do, it should be meant towards that only, to meet that purpose. Because people in general, they are working very hard for what? To earn money. And what are their goals? To have money, to buy some property, buy a house, buy a car, and things like that. So that's the reason people are going after money, working hard, and all such things. We have to be intelligent enough to go to a place and live there forever. We should be intelligent enough to not lose what we earn. But here, as I have mentioned so many times in the past, that we are gaining to lose. But in Goloka, when we gain that life in Goloka, we are not going to lose anything. And that is the place where we can live very, very happily, peacefully. Even if we are not able to reach Goloka in this life itself, we can go to a place which is very similar to Goloka. Saswati Saman. Saswati Saman. So we will enjoy there also. So definitely we should not come back to this kind of life in this material world. We should not take birth. That's what is very important. That should be our goal. So we should aim for that, and we should spend this life for that. So all the opportunities, what we have, all the resources, everything we have, everything should be to reach that destination. For that only we need to use all our time. If we want to do that, because Krishna in Bhagavad Gita is teaching us so many times that you come to me, come to me. Krishna is never stopping. He always is teaching the same thing only. You will come to me, do this, you will come to me, like that. So if we are ready to do that, if we are ready to put all efforts in, to meet that goal that is going to Goloka, then our so-called responsibilities, what we have right now, it's really not a big thing at all. So there are no excuses. There's no need to say that I have to take care of my family members, or I have to take care of this, I have a lot of work to do. All such things, they are all simply excuses. Krishna, who is always with us, and let him take care of everything. And Krishna is in Bhagavad Gita is very nicely, very clearly teaching us that he will take care of that. This is also I'm mentioning so many times because it is the reality we need to understand. So because we need to solve our problems, we need to depend on Krishna. We should engage ourselves fully in Krishna's service all the time. Because then only all our material problems get solved. We should plan, we should engage in Krishna's service, spreading Krishna's message, Bhagavad Gita, chanting Hare Krishna, and participating in Krishna Kirtans, and all the time talking about Krishna and preparing prasadam for Krishna. So like that, 24/7, all the time use only in Krishna's service. We need to spend time like that and get ourselves engaged in all kinds of yajna, dana, tapa, karma, the acts of sacrifice, charity and austerity. That should never be stopped. As long as our karmendriyas are working, we should do them. When karmendriyas are not working, when legs and hands are not working, of course we cannot do that kind of activities. But when our karmendriyas are working, we should be engaged in that kind of activity. It should never be stopped. Natyajyam karyam eva tat. So that way, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we are very clearly understanding what we are supposed to do. Life's purpose is very clear. And before time takes us away from this world, we should be ready to face it. That's what is very important. We should be prepared to live. That means we should not have any connections to this world. No attachments to anything. No connections. We should not be claiming anything in this world. That's what is very important. We should not be claiming this is mine, that is mine, this is in my name, that is in my name, it belongs to me. Those things are all we should be disconnecting. There are ways to do that. Krishna, in fact, will help us to do that. In fact, we should live in that kind of attitude and that kind of arrangement only all the time. Because we don't know when we are going to leave this world, when we are going to die. And we should free ourselves from all sinful reactions as soon as possible. That means by taking shelter unto Krishna, idam jnanam upashitya mama sadharmyam agataga. That's what Krishna is teaching us. Just by taking shelter unto this Bhagavad Gita, we will get Krishna's nature, we'll go to Krishna. Just by surrendering unto Krishna. So that way, there are a lot of opportunities for us to serve Krishna only. So that way, when opportunities are available, when we are able to do a lot of things, and we need to do things only for Krishna and plan everything only for Krishna, and that way we should be prepared ourselves ready to go to Goloka. So that means mind. Our mind has to be our friend. So that is the only thing we need to focus on. How to make our mind as our best friend. So that means we should be able to lead a very simple life. We should not complicate things. If we have a lot of desires, then things will get more complicated. If you want to do a lot of things, you have to depend on Krishna only. Let Krishna do everything. That's what I'm always telling. And simply ourselves get engaged in Krishna's service all the time. So that way we will not have any pressure to do anything. Because stress comes only when we have to do a lot of things under pressure. And if we are bound, if we have to do, and there is no other way, and there is no time, and we have to run, we have to do like that. So that means in our body, that, as I mentioned so many times, that sympathetic nervous system will become active. When that is active, naturally our heart rate is going to go up, our blood pressure is going to go up, and everything, all problems will come to our health. If that happens, then how can we serve Krishna? How can we sit and chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? That is not possible. Our life has to be very simple, very straightforward. So we have to make like that. Unfortunately, this world, it's becoming more complicated now. Things are becoming very messy, very difficult to get ourselves freedom from this material bondage, because people with the so-called technology, we are binding ourselves more strongly. That's what is this all this technology is doing, that people are committing sins. Now we don't have to like go somewhere to commit sins, just with this technology itself. Just if we abuse it or if we misuse it, then we are putting ourselves in trouble and we are committing a lot of sinful acts. That's what we need to understand. But rather, if we use all these things very nicely to learn about Krishna, to understand about Krishna, to spread Krishna's message, so then things are different. Then there are no issues. So now we are successfully studying in Brahma Samhita. This sloka number 46. Deepa chirevagi dasantaramabhyupetya deepayate vivrtahetu samana dharma yastadgevagi cha vishnu taya vipati govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So a deepa, there is a lamp, the flame in a lamp, flame of a lamp, deepa. So when you use it to light other lamps, other candles, other lamps, and still it burns with the same quality. In fact, all deepas will burn with all candles will burn with the same quality only. Nothing is changed. Everything is same. So that is how Vishnu is expanding himself everywhere. Vishnu Taya Vibhati. So Lord Vishnu, there are so many, like everywhere Vishnu is expanding himself. We studied about Karnodakshaya Vishnu, that is Mahavishnu, then Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, then Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. So like that, he is expanding everywhere, but still same Vishnu only everywhere. That's what we need to understand. So that's what now Brahma is telling the relationship between Krishna and Vishnu. Already Brahma taught us very well the relationship between Krishna and the Durga Devi, goddess Durga, and then with Shiva, like that. Now Vishnu, now Mahavishnu also will study in the next sloka. The light of one candle being communicated to other candles, although it burns separately in them, is the same in its quality. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, who exhibits himself equally in the same mobile manner in his various manifestations. Then in the next sloka, Yakkarananavajale bhajati sma yoga nidramananta jagadanda saromakupa adara saktim avalambya param sumurtim govindamadi purusham tamagam bhajami. So as Mahavishnu, Krishna is lying in the causal ocean, Karanarnava is the causal ocean. So in that water he is enjoying in his yoga, in his creative sleep, yoga nidra. So yoga nidra means the creative sleep. So in his pores of his skin, there are unlimited universe. Everything is there. That's what is coming. Ananta, Jagadanda, Saroma Kupaga. From the pores of his hair, the unlimited universes, they are there actually. They are there. And it comes in the next sloka we are studying how it appears and how it disappears, how it expands and how it shrinks. That's what Big Bang and Big Crunch. So Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. And Krishna is the Adhara Sakti. He is the all accommodating potency, Adhara Sakti. So I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, who assuming his own great subjective form, who bears the name of Sesha, replete with the all-accommodating potency and reposing in the causal ocean with the infinity of the world in the pores of his hair, enjoys creative sleep. The next sloka, what you are studying today, in the sloka number 48. Yasyeka nisvachita kala matavalambyam जीवन्ति लोम बिलजा जगदण्डनाथा विष्णुर्महान् स इगयस्य कला विशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. So when Vishnu, Mahavishnu, that's what Vishnu Mahan, Mahavishnu, that's what in that Yoga Nidra is there in the Karanarnava, in the causal ocean. So at that time, when he is breathing, when he, in his breath, all this universes, everything, that's what we studied that the golden eggs, they are all Haimani, Andani, Jatani, we studied earlier. So that comes in that, during that his one breath, when he exhales, during this one breath, all this Jagadandanatha, there is Brahmas, not one or two Brahmas, every universe has got one Brahma. But there are Ananta Jagat, so there is unlimited universes, so many Brahmas, everything, they all come and they live. All the other lords, everything, all other gods, they all live only during that one breath of Vishnu. And then again he inhales, everything goes in him. And then again he exhales, everything comes. So that's what we call it as Big Bang. So from Mahavishnu, when he's exhaling the Big Bang, so it's all happening, expanding everything. And then again big crunch also will happen. So Brahma is telling that I worship Govinda, so Mahavishnu. Brahma and other lords of the mundane worlds appearing from the pores of hair of Mahavishnu remain alive as long as the duration of one exhalation of the latter, that is Mahavishnu. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, of whose subjective personality Mahavishnu is the portion of portion. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the sloka number 48 and the 5th sloka of Sri Brahma Samhita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Sarveshwar Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Dandavat Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Dandavat Pranam. Hare
Lisa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you for the class, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Narela Srinivas Prabhu. Dipesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you for the wonderful class, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Sorry, I couldn't attend a little bit in the past. This timing was off.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Whenever I saw it was already I was doing something else, so I couldn't jump back in. But
we will continue. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for the class, Guruji. Always you keep telling us we gain to lose. If we remember that, always we will not worry about gaining more and more.
That is correct. We should not be focused on gaining more. Yes, Mother. Because everything is going to come to an end. Yes, Mother.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the excellent class. I've just come outside now. I'm not able to talk much. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Hare Krishna.
Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji.
Hare
Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Acha, comforted Lily.
Infinix Smart HD. Name is not showing up. Some different. Able to unmute. Hare Krishna. Pal Pandey Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Please, Yoga, I understand. Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Narela Srinivas Prabhu. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
By the costless mercy of Sri Krishna, I could attend today's class of Brahma Samhita. We are making progress towards Krishna, that is, and we are knowing about Krishna's relations with other gods also. Krishna says he is the time and he is the destroyer of this world, and time controls everything. In the due course of time, everything gets destroyed except our Atma, that is soul. Soul never changes, it is an unchangeable thing. As everything changes, birth, death, these things will not change. Going to Goloka is the only solution. We should think for a permanent abode, that is going to where we are happy, that is going to Goloka or a similar place like Goloka. Our efforts to reach that destination should be there. Krishna wants us to reach Goloka. Krishna will take care of all our problems. We should engage in Krishna's service, engage in Yajna, Dana, Tapo, Karma, and we should detach all connections with this material world. We should not claim anything. By taking shelter unto Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we get Krishna's nature. We should make mind our friend, lead a simple life, and get rid of stress and pressure, and work for the service of Krishna only. Our present technology misleads us, but we should always think that we should work for Krishna and be in Krishna's consciousness. In the Brahma Samhita, Loka number 47, Brahma says, I worship the Krishna, the premier Lord, and whose Vishnu Rupa is lying in causal ocean, enjoying Yoga Nidra. In his pores of skin and hair, unlimited universes exist, and Krishna is the accommodating potency of all these things. In today's sloka number 48, Brahma is telling, I worship Krishna, the primeval Lord, and whose Vishnu, whose one breath exhales all these universes, Brahmas and all demigods, unlimited, and they come, live, and only in one breath, and again goes to inside while inhales. In the same way, again appears. Krishna is the Vishnu and is a portion of a portion. Very nicely understood. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Guruji. I was in the job. I was engaged in some other activity.
No problem.
And it is a wonderful session, Prabhu. Thank you very much. Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.